Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
I had a guy email me the other day, and it was no ordinary email. I get emails all the time. Chris@Pirillo.com is my email address. He said that he remembered me from when I worked at Best Buy. Now, I worked at Best Buy back in 1995 for 1 month. It was during the holiday season, needed the extra cash, and I was almost fired from Best Buy because I refused to sell Packard Bells. I didn't think they were good. In fact, the only computers that I did sell there were the HPs, the Pavilions, because I thought they were well built. In fact, I ended up getting one of those too. Anyway, so the guy emails me. I thought I had worked with him or something. And I said, did we work together? And what department were you in? And he said, no, you sold me a product. I was like, wait a minute. 10 years ago, I sell you a product at a company, and now you discover me on the internet, and you remember me? I couldn't believe it. I don't think he's here right now, but that's pretty cool. I mean, you want to talk about branding. Dang, man. Dang. I must have made an impression. Good impression, because he stopped by the chat room to say hi and everything. It was kind of neat. Never thought that would ever happen to me. Although I've had weird experiences like that at Best Buy. That was just one of them. I've got a top 5 list here related to this kind of stuff. Local technicians versus superstore repair. This is important. Very, very important, because I'm sure we've all been through this, whether we're geeks or not. He's got 5 rules here. This is submitted to me by Casual Angelus. Rule number 1. When hiring a local tech, find out from friends and family about his or her reputation, and if you can, speak to any of the former customers. This allows you to check if that person does a good job and respect the system quality, and if anyone has had any problems, you'd be able to find out before it's too late. Number 2, local versus in-store. Peace of mind will always be found at the in-store repair, because these people are paid to fix your PC, and they could lose their job if they remove or swap out hardware, and most of the techs are not willing to lose their job or put their job on the line for something as simple as a hardware component. Rule number 3, prices will always be better with local technicians. Most that run locally from their home will, for the most part, have a set amount of money they're expecting to be paid per session. This won't change depending on the size of the job or the time scale. This can be good and can also be bad, but you need to work out for yourself if you're willing to pay the set fee. Number 4, always, and I mean always, get a second opinion. If one tech says it's hardware and you need to repair it now, then don't jump the gun and pay up. Seek out friends if possible with PC repair skills and ask them to look at the computer themselves. Ask them if the technician says it's possibly false, so double check. Don't be afraid to challenge the feeling of authority you can get from most of these technicians. Some will even be insulted. However, this has nothing to do with ego. It has to do with the repair and the health of your PC, and you need to take precautions. Rule number 5. Try to never leave that technician alone with your PC unless it's absolutely necessary. This will make sure you cannot remove any parts. They can't remove any parts if they're bad technicians. So, again, fact check and just watch over this stuff before it happens. This also gives you the time to speak to the technician to find out more about your system, what it's capable of, and what you can do to prevent the problem from arising in the future. Nearly all good technicians will be welcome to give you advice. It's very true. They say the same thing about even mechanics who are doing things to your car at their shop, giving you a part that's not your part, or possibly not replacing the part that they should have replaced. Hopefully you can find someone you trust. Hopefully there's someone within your circle of friends who knows more than you do about these kinds of things if you don't know more than everybody else. It's a big deal, and I've seen a lot of people get taken in these situations. I've seen some outfits, whether it's a big name brand or a local, charge up to $30 for doing something as simple as plugging in a USB cable. I mean, seriously. Plug and play devices. We'll install your removable memory stick for $30. Excuse me? Yeah, hello. This is all it takes. That's it. I'm done. That's it. That's all I had to do there. There we go. We're done. And here's a clue for you if you're afraid of doing that. When you go to plug this in, if it doesn't fit in the port, it doesn't go in that port. Try another port. If it doesn't fit in any ports, if it doesn't match, it's like the simple game of puzzle. Then maybe you don't have that port available and you have to upgrade or possibly find a new component. I can almost guarantee, though, you got an extra USB port on your system somewhere. Any old way, good luck with that, folks. I don't know if anybody else has got any top tips for dealing with those kinds of technicians, either way. But I'd love to receive your top 5 list of tips if you have it, whether it's related to technology or not. Maybe it's general consumer advice, keeping us protected from those that may cause harm or may not have the best intentions. My email address, again, is chris@pirillo.com. And, of course, you're welcome to swing by the chat room. I'm sure people were asking questions during the recording of this video. They're always asking questions. And hopefully they got the answers. And even if they didn't get the answers will hopefully eventually come as we continue down this path of chatting with each other live. And that's what we do in a chat room, is you chat live. But it's more than that because it's video, too. And then more importantly, we put chat inside the video. So, the community is very much a part of this discussion that we're doing. And then, of course, the comments and the video responses on YouTube, yada, yada, yada. So, anyway, we welcome your participation. And I guess you now need to come over here if you're done watching this video. Either watch another video or stop by our chat room. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, typically talking tech at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.